she goes, playing right here on Pure West Radio. Lots of issues going on around the county this morning. Currently, the road is closed on the A478, the St David's Road at Simpson Cross due to an accident involving multi-vehicles. Emergency services are on scene at the moment. Long delays there. We will keep you updated as we hear more on that this morning. But please do avoid the A487 St David's Road, Simpson Cross. Find an alternate route. Looks like that road may be closed for quite some time. Wales Air Ambulance has now left the scene, we can confirm, but delays in the area. Also, breaking news as well this morning. 3 teenagers have been arrested following the Haverfordwest car park fire. Dyfed-Powys Police have confirmed that this morning, following the fire on Tuesday night. In a statement from Dyfed-Powys Police, they say police investigating the fire at the multi-storey car park in Haverfordwest on Tuesday, 12th of July, have arrested 3 teenagers aged 14, 15 and 17 on suspicion of arson. They have been released under investigation. Police are pending further inquiries. A very busy morning here on Pure West Radio, and it will keep you up to date with all the latest on that. So every single Thursday, I have the pleasure of catching up with Tom from Oggy. He's an absolute ledge. Always good catching up with Tom for Digital Download, giving you the latest news on ultra-fast broadband and technology. Morning, buddy. How you doing? Good
morning, Toby. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Very good, thanks. Busy day in the county. Yeah, plenty going on in Pembrokeshire today. Never a dull moment. I'm seeing more and more roads getting dug up, more and more people getting excited, such as my father. Yesterday, he was outside the front door. He's like, it's coming. He was like, they've checked the lines. It's clear. I tell you what, he is buzzing
Christmas
for Oggy to land.
Early Christmas presents for everyone who becomes an Oggy customer.
It really is. I mean, he's on the internet a lot with his work. He's got a home studio, so he thrives on this connectivity, and ultra-fast broadband's going to mean the world to him, as it will to a lot of people in Pembrokeshire, Tom.
Great, good, as it should. It is really, for a lot of people that we know who get it, it is genuinely quite life-changing for people. They can do more. They experience better experiences online, so it's all just really good positive stories when they get it, and it is worth a little bit of digging up the front of your house. We promise it is worth it.
It is, and even though they are there for a short period, there may be disruptions. It may take a little bit longer to do the school run, although hopefully only one more school run left. But just be patient, and once this work is done, it's there. It's future proofing. You're gonna have the fastest speeds possible getting to you. Today then, Tom, we are talking how to stay safe online. We've got some tools, tips and tricks on how to protect yourself online.
Yeah, no, basically, as we know, the world online is getting bigger now. It's getting faster, there's more experiences to do. But there are some, and also that means the downsides of the internet. Your data is more valuable, people want your information. Your information is in more places. So I'm just going to highlight some simple tools and tricks that anyone can use at any point just to be a lot safer. Really simple. You should always look out for these as well. And if you learn, and you'll hopefully learn something new today, and then no more scams, no more data issues.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. So what can we do to protect ourselves online first and foremost, Tom? What are sort of some of the basics we can do to make that really reactive change to keeping ourselves safer online?
Yeah, well, I think the first thing is that obviously the password is very important. If they don't have the same password for everything, it's if they know one, if a scam artist knows one of them, it will check all of your accounts. He has your email address. He will just go on all the websites and see if it's the same one. And if it is, he doesn't just have your Facebook. He now has your Google Chrome account now. And then your Google Chrome account might have, some pressing information. You might have the credit cards on there as well. That's the information that they want. They'll have it. So really simple rules, make your passwords upper, lowercase, special letters, not really relevant to you either. So don't use your last name or your maiden name or whatever. Don't use that. Really simple stuff. Even if they don't ask for special letters, either use them because they just add that layer of protection. There are also now password tools. So there's a company that I use personally. It's called NordPress, and they keep all of your passwords like the autofill system on Google Chrome on your site, but it's another layer of security. So basically, your information is auto-filled. It's easy enough. You don't have to remember all your unique passwords either. But when there is someone trying to log in that's not you, you will get a notification. If they're successful, they have the ability to react quicker to it. So, your data won't be on there anymore. They'll get them out of there. They'll notify you and they'll solve the problem and they find where the problem was and then close the loophole without you really sometimes even knowing about it. So it's really, really good. And then another one is where it's possible is to use a two-face authenticator. So, if you sign up for an email, your phone number, if they use the code for your phone, that sets up the authentication. So if a new login happens online, they text your phone and they know, and you can be like, no, this isn't me, cancel. And it's, again, an extra layer of security is what we need now. So it's great. But also with everything as well, if you're unsure of it, Google it, search it, use review sites.
And it's so easy to do as well now, isn't it? The information is all there available for you.
Absolutely, it is. And you can just sort of, if you see it and it's like, oh, people don't like this, well, it's a scam. And if you actually like, yeah, it was just the interface that was the problem, but actually it did the work, then you can trust it a little bit more. That's use that information. It's important because it can save you a lot of time, money, and effort in the future. So.
And I love this tip you've got for us as well, Tom. Always look for the S. Just have a quick little scan up to the top and see what's going on in your URL.
It's so small, and obviously it's not always the faintest color, but the S does stand for secure. That website is secure now, so your data is encrypted while it's being transferred, and that server has been called authentic. So again, that extra layer of protection for you on a website. And if it doesn't have that S, I personally wouldn't use it. And I wouldn't recommend anyone using it, but there are some websites still that don't have that S that might be legitimate. But again, use the tools that you have, search for it online, see what happens.
Keep an eye out for the S in your HTTP at the top. As we mentioned, also all this information is available online for you. Just Google it, just check it out there. And of course, public Wi-Fi as well. Lots of people always, using different hotspots now, and we're all sort of really, trying to utilize what's available. More public Wi-Fi is available more than ever, Tom.
Yeah, no, totally. Because I go on the trains a lot. I work in coffee shops sometimes. I'm always, in the bout with my phone, and I obviously sometimes connect to these sites, and I never really knew if they were secure fully. Like I know, for instance, the trains ones might be because the name of them is the Wi-Fi, and it's very unlikely it's going to be a person in that coffee shop. But the best thing to do for that, if you're in a coffee shop, is to go up to the staff member and ask them, "Is this the name of your Wi-Fi? Is it secure?" And they'll should say yes, and it's like, well, that's safe to use. And then add another layer of protection. Use a VPN, which is a virtual private network, which just makes your data encrypted. Again, and that another layer of protection, your safety. People can't hack your information. They can't give you a back and forth with all of your data on your phone. And also with VPNs, you can use them on multiple devices. So you can watch American Netflix if you want, because you can put your network device in America instead. It's a very handy tool. It's a lot of fun. And also, but a general rule I would have for public Wi-Fi is don't have your Wi-Fi on all the time. It drains the battery massively having it on, but also it sometimes might auto-connect to networks you might not want. So don't take the risk, save some battery, just turn it off and turn it on when you need it.
Some great tips there, how to save battery and hopefully even get more additional channels through a VPN. Love that. And this is something that affects us every single day, Tom. If you're active on emails, you do get these people phishing for your data.
Yeah, you do. This is becoming more and more popular now with people, with scam artists and stuff using. So phishing is essentially when a person acts as a company but isn't a part of that company just to get your information. So very popular when it's Microsoft or Amazon, they'll create a fake sort of looking Amazon thing saying like, oh, this payment hasn't gone through, or you've got a delivery coming up, blah blah blah, and there's no legitimacy towards it, and they just look very realistic. I get them quite often now, but most of them go to my spam folder, and they should always go. Most of them should go to your spam folder, but some do obviously break through. So with stuff like phishing, I think it's a really simple advice is if it looks dodgy, don't trust it. Yeah. Really simple. Trust your instincts on that one. If the font looks a bit off, as someone in marketing, we look at emails quite a lot. We wouldn't send an email that looks weird. So if it's from a legitimate company, it wouldn't be odd looking. So if you think it looks dodgy, just don't look at it. Always look at the sender's email address. So it should always be, for instance, it's for Oggy, it's at oggy.wales. So If it doesn't come from that, then it wouldn't be from an Oggy employee. So, don't trust it. Look at that email address. If there is a link on the site, so a call to action button, if you just hover over it, the link will come up without clicking on it. If that is random letters and numbers and ats everywhere in weird places, probably not a legitimate site. Again, don't click on it, don't risk it, don't do anything. And there is also some really simple ones to look out for, like, is the spelling of the email correct? Does it look like it's been put through Google Translate? If you know it's a Welsh company, does it have a Welsh translation? Does it normally have a Welsh translation version of it? Have you signed up for it? If you haven't, well, maybe it's not legitimate. It's I think with all safety and safety online in general, I think there's a rule to look for. If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
It's a good saying, that. I love it.
It is great. And also trust your instincts on it. If you think it's a bit dodgy, take a step back, do your research, look at it. If you still don't trust it, report it to the people that you need to report it to, but don't click on anything, don't download anything, because that makes hackers' life a lot easier. So that would be, if you can remember anything from this, it's too good to be true, probably is, and do some research on it.
That's it. There's so much out there, and just remember, if you're getting a message from Amazon or PayPal, just go and check out your account. Pop them a message on the contact center. Have you sent me an email? Yes or no? You can get it clarified that easy. Tom, some great advice this week. Always fantastic getting you on digital downloads. Look forward to another installment again next Thursday, 11:15. Don't forget, you can also listen and watch this back Sunday afternoon on the Sunday Gaming Show with Mags Optics with Stuart Coombs at 2:15. I know Stuart's going to love this because he's always very proactive at wanting to look after people's security and basically allowing you to use the World Wide Web in a safe manner. So much support out there. Always great to have Tom on from Oggy. That's this week's digital download. Thanks a lot, buddy. Great to have you with us.
Thank you, mate. Take care, everyone.
And make sure that you do check out the details online now at oggy.wales. Find out when ultra fast broadband is coming to your area, giving you some great opportunities at super high speeds and also being able to game and have more efficiency at home. Here's the Pet Shop Boys on PWR.